Hey, happy Friday to you. Today is September 26th, and these are the Friday Funnies. Well, as we come to the end of the week, it's time to ask ourselves a question, and that question being, what did we learn this week? Well, for starters, we learned that it's not that hard to get into the White House. You know, the heck with those long lines waiting for the tour. All you have to do is hop the fence and walk right in the front door. White House security said that they're investigating the security breaches, but as an immediate measure from now on, the White House will be keeping the front door locked, just like normal people do. Well, White House security must be the reason that Eric Holder resigned from his job as U.S. Attorney General this week. Either that, or he's did something very, very bad, or he wants to spend more time with his family. Just stay tuned on this one. And finally, the new iPhone 6 Plus has some problems. Apparently, if you try to jam, this large phone into your otherwise stressed skinny jeans, it will bend out of shape to the contour of your own butt cheek. Watch for Apple to come out with a new line of jeans with extra large pockets for the iPhone 6 Plus. They'll be called iPads. A man in Two Rivers, Wisconsin slipped a disc in his back which caused a condition I have never heard of. Dale Decker, 37, now suffers from persistent genital arousal syndrome, which causes him to have 100 orgasms a day. I'll give you a minute to think about that. Now, assuming he can sleep 8 hours, that still gives him 16 waking hours in which he experiences 100 orgasms. That's one orgasm about every 10 minutes. This means he experiences them all day long, at work, at the store, just hanging out with the guys, at confession. It's got to be very embarrassing. You know, the doctors don't have a solution yet, and all they can say is that the condition seems to abate when Mr. Decker looks at pictures of any Kardashian. This is the second story in a week, second weird story, I should say, in a week that comes from Denmark. You know, last week we told you about how they were putting GPS tracking devices on homeless people. Well, this week, a restaurant opened that features hamburgers and sex toys. Huh? Hot Buns Restaurant opened a late-night carry-out service where you can get a burger, fries, and a vibrator. This is disturbing on so many levels. You know, the combination of food and sex harkens back, to the days of Caligula. And we all know that didn't work out very well for anybody. And before you know it, they're going to merge the two things into one, and mark my words, they'll be selling a $35 Viagra burger. It'll probably sell, too. In Detroit this week, Kai Zhu, if that's his real name, was arrested at the Canadian border and charged with having 51 turtles in his pants. Well, actually, he had the reptiles strapped all over his body and hidden between his legs as he tried to smuggle them into Canada, where apparently there is a turtle shortage. Authorities don't know what Kai Zhu was going to do with the South American turtles, but they suspect that he was going to use them to make Brazilian turtle wax. Hey kids, thankfully that's it for another Friday, and I will be coming to you next week from beautiful Las Vegas. What are the odds?